Welcome to Raj Creations. In this video, I am going to show you this beautiful Gotapatti neckline design. Let's have a look. Let's get started. For this, we will use golden color thread, thick one for dori and thin one for stitching, fabric glue and few Gotapattis. I have already drawn a neckline. Now showing you how to arrange these Gotapattis on the neckline. We will start from the center so that any discrepancies will be settled down on the corners. The distance between the Gotapattis will depend upon the thread, upon the thickness of the thread that we are using for outlining these Gotapattis. If you are using a dori type golden thread, then you have to maintain sufficient amount of distance for the thick one, and for the thin one you have to stick them very close. With the help of fabric glue, first of all arrange these Gotapattis on fabric. I am using Fevicryl fabric glue. As you can see, this way we have to, in the first step, we have to arrange these Gotapattis all around the neckline. After doing this first step, again draw a neckline shape all around. At this part, we will stitch dori. Just adjust it to the design. Now the second row of design. In this row, we will attach Gotapatti in a circular motion. 4 pattis will form a tiny circle. You can follow any pattern, but here I am using small roundels. Don't worry about the glue, this will become transparent after drying. The second circle. If you are using thick or more strands of thread, then you have to maintain a distance between these roundels. This way we will now again draw an outline to this. Starting the third and final row. In this row, you can also, here I am using stick, you can also stick vertical or horizontal way, whatever you want, but I am using this method. This way the whole neckline has to be completed. You can do the stitching work at this after half an hour, but I suggest you to leave it overnight so that these are stick properly and you can easily do the embroidery work. Let's get started the stitching part. Here we are taking 2 strands of golden thread and we have to work with 2 needles. With another needle you will use common thread to stitch. You can also take golden, but here I am using fabric color thread. We have to cover this golden thread all around the gutta patti with this stitches. Depending upon the size of gutta patti, I am taking only 4 stitches at a time. Don't forget to stitch the upper part because usually glue is not properly used at this point, and sometimes it has to be fixed at this particular point. Here we have to work with a fine needle, as I have taken fancy gutta pattis that are thick enough, so we have to work with a fine needle, a very thin needle that is used for hemming it. For the outlining golden thread, you can use any needle. As this golden thread is slightly stiff, so we are trying to do this so that we don't have to move it many times. In the single thread, we will do the outlining. First we will do this way, and then from the other edge, this way the whole patties will cover with the golden thread. Only 4 to 5 stitches are required because we have already used fabric glue to it. Whenever you have to turn the golden thread, take the needle inside and then again with a few distance use the needle so that you can get sharp edge on the other shape, petal shape. After completing the line on the other side, we have to do like this. This is a very simple and easy method to do gutta patti. So many methods are used, just like people do chain stitch, they use a Zardozi hook to attach it, but this is a very simple and easy method. This technique is known as crouching. This way without turning the golden thread, we are covering gotapattis with these outlines. Thread color, that is of the fabric color. This way, all the 3 rows has to be filled. After completing, both threads are to be inserted. Now starting the dory part. Here I am using a thick thread. Use 4 strands. First we will stitch each strand to a cloth. I have folded it, taken 2 strands and folded it in 2. It will form 4 strands. As you can see, here you can use any stitch, whatever you want, a simple stitch or a hand hem, whatever you want. You can do. There is not any hard and fast rule, but while stitching, slightly twist the thread so that it can form and give appearance of dory. We have to attach 3 dories in this neckline, one in the again in the center one, and the third one will be at the starting point of outlining of neck. I have left it intentionally so that after stitching this neckline, I will attach to get the proper shape. As per the shape of the neckline after stitching, the third one will be attached accordingly. You can make this neckline on your blouse, kurti, etc. It looks very beautiful, simple and easy to do. Even a beginner who know only simple stitches can do this. It doesn't take much time. Within 2 or 3 days, you can complete this neckline if you are new to stitching. Two days are maximum for this project. I hope you will find this tutorial helpful. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss my upcoming videos. Press the bell icon and accept all the notifications to get updates from my channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you. After doing the dory part and making the whole design, the neckline will look like this. Thanks for watching. Thank you.